Thank you for helping to honor our seniors. Seniors, please gather for a group picture before heading to warm-ups.
Trojan fans, give it up one more time for your 2022 seniors.
He was in class on Friday. Then on Monday, I was taking attendance, and I said, "Where's Heather?" She's not here. And I said, "Not on my attendance. Where is she? She's not on my roster."
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor because land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Hi!
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
You want a sports degree that is beyond the game? A degree that immerses you from day one and launches you into the business side of sports. With a sports management major from IUPUI's School of Health and Human Sciences, you'll have insider access to sports professionals and will learn from faculty with years of teaching and industry experience. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to launch your sport industry career.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight, that's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time. To pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
you're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Mortgage Group. I've been teaching here at Guerin Catholic for 13 years. I've been assistant coach also for 13 years. And I think it's important in today's world that we have young people growing up with the morals and values of faith-based education.
Hello, I'm Dwayne Thompson with Integrity Mortgage Group, and I support Guerin Catholic High School because I'm good friends and business partners with assistant coach Tommy Mascari, and any chance I have to support a Christ-centered education for today's youth, I take advantage of that opportunity and support in any way I can with my time, effort, volunteering, funds, and commercials like these.
Together we soar.
Guerin Catholic Sports on IndianaSRN,
where you're always in the game.
It might be cold outside, but these two teams hope to heat it up inside. As live from Indianapolis Bishop Chatard, it's IndianaSRN, and we're proud to bring you Indiana High School girls basketball action between the Greenwood Christian Cougars and the Chatard Trojans. Tonight's game is sponsored by the Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Bertner Electric, your licensed and experienced electrician serving Central Indiana. IU Sports Management, a lifetime of sports with a winning degree. Piper Logistics, 3 services, 1 logistical solution. And by Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown farm equipment dealer. Alongside my partner, Steve McClure, I'm Clark Chafin. And Steve, these are two teams that are really playing well at the right time. Greenwood Christian comes in with an 11-9 record, but they've won 3 out of their last 4 games. And the same for Chatard Trojans. They come in at 12-10, but they are winners of 5 of their last 7 games. Greenwood Christian, coached by Alan Weems, in his 10th year, he's 142 wins and 102 losses at the school, 173 and 136 overall. And he's done a really nice job. He's got senior leadership in the backcourt with Danny Simon and Ella Bigelow. Couple that with Sydney Waldron and her point production, and that's a big chunk of Greenwood Christian's offense. Steve, what can you tell us a little bit about Greenwood Christian?
Well, Clark, this is that time of year when you want to be able to put all your eggs into one basket. These teams have been at it since the first week in October with their green flag dropping by the IHSAA to begin their practice sessions. And throughout the season, of course, starting at the beginning of November and through this date, they have occupied the basketball court without much hesitation, and we got to hand it to all of the administrators as far as teams and players are concerned to stay healthy and to stay on the court. But again, this is that time of year as we head down the final stretch here, the final week of the regular season, when you want to have everything on the same page. So this is all what's all about.
Well, looking at the Chatard Trojans coming in, as we said earlier, at 12-10, winners of their 5 or last 7. Coach Dan Wagner has leading the Trojans in his first year. He likes that pressure defense, and couple that with senior night tonight. A lot of emotions going on for the Lady Trojans. Katie Caskey and Izzy Davis, two seniors in the backcourt that look to have a big impact on tonight's game. Steve, some thoughts here about Bishop Chatard.
One thing about Bishop Chatard, of course, you got to keep in mind that they are a Class 3A program, and they have a number of tournament experience this year. They played in a holiday tournament back in December, then they played in the city tournament here in Indianapolis. So as we come down the stretch here, they have one game remaining on their regular schedule, and that will be against Bray Buff, which will be potentially one of their, that is who they will play in the opening round of the sectional, which will be a week from this coming Friday on February the 4th.
Well, we'll take a short break and we'll come back and talk about some keys to tonight's game. It's Indiana High School basketball on IndianaSRN. And welcome back to Bishop Chatard High School. Along with Steve McClure, I'm Clark Chafin. We're happy you joined us. You know, Steve, kind of looking at tonight's matchup with Chatard and Greenwood Christian Academy, we got a couple of common opponents in Covenant Christian and Heritage Christian. It's interesting, both teams have defeated Covenant Christian and both teams lost to Heritage Christian. As you mentioned with Chatard in a lot of the tournament play, they did play Heritage Christian the second time and won that second matchup by 3. Greenwood Christian averaging 48.3 points a contest. Chatard averaging 47.1 points per contest. Steve, what do you kind of picture as keys to the game for both of these teams?
Well, let's talk about Greenwood Christian Academy first, and they will need to keep their turnovers to a lower sort of level to maintain a position in this game. The one thing that concerns me about Bishop Chatard is, besides them having, Clark, a number of seniors on this team, 8 or 9 in fact, that we saw honored in the pregame ceremony, but they have good height and good size. So they're going to have to be able to keep the Chatard kids off of the boards, because them getting 1 and 2 and 3 different chances certainly would not be in Greenwood Christian's favor. But Greenwood Christian has a very well-organized offensive game. Again, you've already mentioned Danny Simon and Ellie Bigelow, who are two big keys to this game. They love to get up and down the floor, but Danny Simon is one terrific shooter from outside.
They certainly have a nice offensive attack in the backcourt, and girls that know their role really well. Across the court, Chatard Trojans, Katie Keski, Izzy Davis are a couple of leaders on this ball club. Throw in Grace Adams and her pressure from the point guard. And as you said, 8 seniors that were honored before tonight's game, so a lot of emotions for those young ladies as they play their final home contest.
Let's talk about the coaches just for a moment, Clark, as far as Greenwood Christian Academy is concerned, and Alan Weems, who's been at the helm for the last 10 seasons and ready to retire after this particular year. He has been nothing but great for this Cougar team. You know, for Chatard, Dan Wagner is in his first season, and you can imagine all of the adjustments that have had to be made by not only he but his coaching staff and all of his kids to get to know him, whereas Greenwood Christian has been very familiar to Coach Weems and his group.
You know, and Steve, to kind of move forward as well, as we have one more week left in the regular season, you know, both teams have the sectional draw on Sunday, and both got really, I would consider, favorable draws in game 2. So they got the bye game, 1 win, and they're in the sectional championship. Greenwood Christian will face a 9-7 Tinley team, and Chatard will face a 7-10 Brebeuf team, so both have to like their chances. Both have had some tournament success in recent years as well.
Yeah, of course, Greenwood Christian Academy has won the 2019, 20, and 21 sectionals and got themselves into a position at the IHSAA semi-state down at Jasper the last 2 years. But yeah, like, very good draw for both of these teams here tonight. Tinley, of course, will be a very big challenge. They're a physical team, and they will play on Friday night at 6 p.m., whereas Chatard will have a 6 p.m. matchup that will be played at Brebeuf on Friday night as well.
Well, that's kind of a look at keys of the game with Steve McClure and Clark Chafin. We'll come back and take a look at tonight's starters and some final key adjustments. You're watching Bishop Chatard and Greenwood Christian on IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at ReynoldsFarmEquipment.com.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Welcome back to IndianaSRN. This broadcast is copyrighted by IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, videos, and audio without the express written permission of the IHSAA is prohibited. And we'll take a look at the starters. Greenwood Christian will be in their traveling blues tonight. They'll start this way. At guard, Ella Bigelow, a 5'7" senior. Chloe Greider, a number 5. She's a 5'4" senior. Number 13 leading the Cougars in scoring, Danny Simon. Simon's a 5'7" senior. Number 14, Sydney Waldron. Waldron is a 5'7" sophomore. And rounding out the Cougar starting lineup, number 15, Dory Odell. Odell is a 5'11" senior. Odell will be playing center. For the Bishop Chatard Trojans, they'll be in their home whites with their blue numbers. And senior night, coach is starting several seniors, or all seniors really, that for tonight's action. They'll start with number 12, Anna McGinley. Number 20, point guard, Grace Adams. Adams at 5'4". Also starting for Bishop Chatard, number 25, Lily Moeller. Moeller's a 5'8" senior. Sarah Borland will also get the start. Borland wears number 32. And rounding out the starting five for Bishop Chatard, number 33, Ella Grace Geed. Geed wearing 33. And that's our starting lineups for tonight. We look forward to bringing you some exciting action. We said as the season's narrowing down, Chatard has just one more game remaining, and that's against Brebeuf in their first round against sectionals in Brebeuf. That's kind of a unique situation there, Steve.
Turn right around and say, let's do this again.
I wonder how much you show in that first game. Probably not a whole lot to kind of give that first team. But
what you need to show, at least one more point to get by them. That's the whole thing right there.
That's the key. That's the key. And as we said earlier as well, Greenwood Christian wrapping up their season here, coming to a close. They have Southwestern Shelby this week on Thursday, and they'll finish with Tinley
And they're trying to schedule another game. They're still working on an opponent for Saturday, but that's to be announced. So stay with us here on IndianaSRN. We'll have the update for you.
Greenwood Christian controls the tip, and right away, Waldron drives, misses a shot. Odell gets the rebound, and she controls it back out. Bishop Chatard in a man-to-man defense. Bigelow with the ball. Over to Simon. Feeds it into Waldron. Nice skip pass.
Nope.
Nice block there by Lily Moeller. And the Trojans go the other way. Three on the way. It's off.
And again, here's the first offensive rebound being captured by Chatard.
As you mentioned early in the broadcast, Steve, the size advantage by the Trojans. Rebounding will be a big key as a three on the way is off by Gill. Rebound, put back, no, and Simon's able to collect it.
So on that chance, they had three shies, had to try at it.
Could not get one to fall as here comes Bigelow down the lane, cut off there by Adams. Nice defense, ball's reversed. And Odell gets to the top of the key.
Needs help.
Clears to Bigelow. Nice patience here by the Cougars as they work the ball around the perimeter. Waldron with the drive, can't get it. Odell can't finish as the offensive rebound. And it's cleared out of there by McGinley, and here comes the Trojans.
Yeah, McGinley's matched up against Odell down there on the center position. But again, it's important for Dory Odell to get involved in this game early on.
Get that ball go through the hoop, get some early confidence for Dory Odell. Build into this game as here's the inbound play.
Nope.
Off and no good. Battle for the rebound. McGinley had it knocked away.
Yeah, she's about 6'1", so.
And Waldron shoots the three. That's long. Odell with the rebound.
Blocked.
And McGinley with another. She's been very active in the paint area in both offense and defense.
She has.
Trojans work it around the perimeter. Moeller has it. On top to Gee. There's a shot from the perimeter.
Finally.
That's in. Sarah Borland. First points of the game.
Yeah, the first out of about 7 attempts from the field goal.
It's not going to help the field goal percentage.
No, it's not, but here's Bigelow for a shot.
Nice move, nice ball screen, long rebound. The Trojans in transition. Adams looks in the post. Nice bounce pass. Geed puts it in.
Yeah, bowling right back to Geed, and Chatard takes a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, good recognition there by Boland. She really didn't have an angle and was able to find an open teammate. Now here's a steal.
Once again, McGinley's hands in that paint, intercepting the pass intended there for Dory Odell.
Borland's shot is off. Here comes Bigelow on the push.
2-on-1 break. Has to stop it.
Grace Adams has done a nice job of cutting Ellie Bigelow off there a couple of times on the drive.
And she loves to penetrate, so.
Waldron has it, skips, and just over the head of Greider. Turnover for Greenwood Christian Academy. 4-0 early.
So and there's timeout on the floor, full
timeout taken. We'll take one with them. Chatard 4, Greenwood Christian 0. You're watching Indiana SRN.
Needing to hire someone to take care of your loved one when you're away? Maybe your family member just needs someone to talk to when you're not around. Why not contact Indiana licensed Serenity Care Services? Call Angela, owner of Serenity Care Services, at 317-900-6202. Our team of trained and experienced personal care providers are licensed to serve seniors requiring companion care and light housekeeping services in Indianapolis and its 5 surrounding counties. Call us today at 317-900-6202. Now hiring qualified applicants.
And welcome back to Bishop Chatard. 4:41 left here in the first quarter. Timeout by the Cougars. Steve, Cougars have yet to get on the board.
Yeah, they really have not been able to get settled down as far as setting up any offense, but Chatard has really held the ball the majority of the 3.5 minutes already gone by.
And lots of offensive rebounds for the Trojans as well. And it's a 4-0 lead as they work the ball around the perimeter.
No substitutions being made in that timeout.
Gee to McGinley, reverses it to Adams. They stay on the right side. Here's a three-pointer on the way. Front iron, no. Nice rebound by Greider. And here come the Cougars. Let's see if they can get an easy basket, get something on the board to get some offensive rhythm going.
Well, Danny Simon has not been able to get in a position to receive the ball yet. Here's Greider with the shot.
Off the backboard, no. McGinley clears the rebound.
That's about the 5th rebound already for McGinley.
Adams throws it into the post to Borland. Back to Adams. 3 on the way. No good. Battle for the rebound. It looked like Ellie Bigelow was in great defensive position. And they call a foul on Trojan.
33. Yeah, Geed with the foul. Team foul number 1 against Chatard.
Simon with the spin, left hand, no good.
Wow.
And McGinley just controlling the paint for Chatard. Was able to clear the rebound. Grace Adams with a nice crossover. Change direction.
Nobody there to stop her.
Down the lane with her left hand, and it's 6-0 Chatard. See if the Cougars can respond here.
Simon trying to get her. Here she is right now. Got it.
Great back cut there by Danny Simon on the overplay. Chatard not wasting much time coming back, and they got a traveling violation on Lily Moeller.
Let's see if this break aids the GCA effort as they bring it forward.
Simon pushes it ahead, goes down the lane. Cut off nicely by Geed. Bigelow tries to drive.
Oh, got a space here.
No good, throws it up, and there's McGinley again with the rebound. And the Cougars fall back into the man-to-man defense. Pretty quick first quarter right here, Steve. Not a whole lot of fouls or turnovers as we drive. And losing the ball, coming up with it is Greider.
Yeah, nice piece of defense there by Dory Odell, who got a hand on it, and Greider was able to capture it. Here we go.
Waldron down the lane. Drives. Good help defense. Ball's loose on the floor. Love to see the girls going after it on the floor. And they'll call a timeout.
Timeout, probably a 30 here, I would imagine.
And a 30-second timeout. We got time to tell you that Serenity Care Services is an Indiana licensed service agency. We are the friendly, experienced team of caregivers that you've been seeking. Call Angela today at 317-900-6202. Serenity Care Services, serving Indianapolis and the 5 surrounding areas. Well, Steve, Greenwood Christian got on the board 6-2 on a nice play by Danny Simon, a nice back cut, and the Cougars were able to read that. But so far, Chatard controlling the rebounds and controlling the game.
Yeah, Simon has been averaging between 14 and 15 points per contest, and she's been to be the reliable person to go to, and we're going to have a lot more. But GCA, early on here, just down by a couple of buckets. Looks like Bell back in.
Substitution for Chatard. The number 3, Caroline Bell, has checked into the ball game. Adams holds it over her head, looks for someone in the post.
Get this motion offense going on.
Nice try by Bell as she cut into the lane. And players running into each other, and Waldron's able to come out of there with the loose ball.
And they're looking for Simon.
Simon with a nice Euro step. Right, left, voids the charge and gets to the bucket.
Yeah, she was able to get a couple of steps and put it to good use.
Meanwhile, Chatard hurries down, can't make it. Grider clears the board, and Greenwood Christian now has a chance to tie or take the lead.
Looks like Addie Jolly is reported into the game, number 11. Yes.
Jolly checked in at that last timeout. There's a nice pass into Grider.
Wow.
Loses control, but able to get it, and now there's a steal by Lily Moeller, and here come the Trojans. And 3 on the way by Geed is short.
Waldron's been very active under the boards for GCA.
Yeah, she seems to be in the right place at the right time.
As we go under 1 minute to play here in the first period.
Jolly gets the loose ball.
Here comes Bigelow, has it knocked out of bounds there off the hands of Moeller.
Checking in for Bishop Chatard, senior Izzy Davis, number 23. Izzy's going to be playing at Anderson University next year.
Looks like Grider's going to come back into the game for GCA on the far side there.
Simon lines up the long 3, just a little short. Chased and rebound by Caroline Bell. And with 30 seconds left, let's see what the Trojans do.
Corner shot.
Adams for 3, got it.
Wow.
Grace Adams gives her 5, her second field goal, and stretches Chatard's lead up to 5 with 15 seconds remaining. GCA with it. Let's see if they get this last shot. Here comes Bigelow down the lane, cut off by Adams.
Contact there.
Simon with a nice curl. Here's Grider, 2.
Better hurry.
And no call, and Bigelow can't get it on the rim. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Our score, Chatard 9, Greenwood Christian 5, or 4 rather. We'll come back with second quarter. You're watching IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Welcome back to Bishop Chatard High School. Clark Chafin, Steve McClure, happy you're along with us as we get ready to start the second quarter. Chatard 9, Greenwood Christian 4. Steve, kind of thoughts on that first quarter?
Yeah, the one thing that comes to my mind as far as Bishop Chatard is concerned is that they've gotten over some of the butterflies here regarding their senior night is concerned, and we're all about just playing basketball now, so that's where we stand.
Good hustle there by Ellie Bigelow as she was able to gather that loose ball. Cougars got 4 points, all their scoring from Danny Simon that quarter, so need to have someone step up and get that ball in the basket. As Simon able to chase the loose ball down. Advantage now. She'll jump, stop, and shoot a three, and got it.
Wow.
Danny Simon.
Kate Caskey has driven the assignment as far as defense is concerned for Bishop Chatard on Simon, who now has all 7 points.
And a three by Simon, short.
Hey, if you're going to shoot it, do it.
She was ready to load as Chatard hurries it back down. Three on the way is good. That's Kate Caskey.
Second triple of the night for Chatard. Lead stands at 5.
Adele with the ball. And clears it away to Jolly, over to Grider. She backs it out to Bigelow. Bigelow drives left and blocked away.
Contact by there. Looked like McGinley had a hand in there.
As you said, McGinley's got some nice length and really makes a difference inside.
Yeah, she really does.
Knocked out of bounds. The Cougars will have it underneath inside to Odell. Nice job by Dory Odell to go straight up with it. Her first field goal.
That's a good 8 to 10 foot jumper.
Caskey leaves it short. Boy, Chatard really coming down quickly in transition on makes or miss. You got to be ready if you're the Cougars defense.
Yeah, he missed everything there, so let's see if the Cougars can capitalize.
Ryder with the ball, being pressured there by number 10.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Castro, and here comes the steal. And misses the layup.
24, yeah.
Gets it back as Thompson, and Izzy Davis dribbles it out. Nice pass inside to Carly DeCastro, and she gets her first field goal.
So Thompson misses the easy layup, but they come right back and come back with their own. So,
yeah, nice transition cut by DeCastro and Izzy Davis with her eyes up to find the cutter. As Grider drives and draws the foul, rather Waldron draws the foul.
This will be the second team foul against Bishop Chatard, I think 24.
And that'll be on Anna Thompson. As the free throw's up and good by Sydney Waldron, she'll get a second opportunity.
First point of the game.
Lily Moeller checking in, as well as Sarah Borland for Chatard. As the 5'7" sophomore eyes the second one, she leaves it short. And Grace Adams clears the rebound. Down the lane, over to Thompson. Left-hander shoots and misses. Grider gets the rebound. And GCA, after a little bit of a rough start, has found a little bit of mojo here in the second quarter. As a drive by Waldron, in and out, couldn't get it to fall. And DeCastro chases it down. Moeller drives to Adams in the corner to Thompson. A nice drive and fill. Shot is short. DeCastro gets the rebound.
Again, there's that second and third try now for Chatard off the offensive rebounding advantage.
Nice play by Waldron to get her hand in there and a steal, and here come the Cougars. Nice defense there by Waldron.
She stayed with it. Able to knock it away.
Ryder picks up her dribble. Simon comes to help her. As the Cougars look to get something set up here offensively.
So Ellie Bigelow is taking a seat right now.
DeCastro with the steal. Go to the basket. A nice play there by Danny Simon to deny that layup. So easy sometime to the ball gets stolen on a skip pass to kind of slow down and let them have a basket.
So Quinn Johnson along with Grace Feltz coming into the game now for Bishop Chatard. First time this evening.
Inbounds to DeCastro. Here's a corner shot. It's off.
Bigelow back in.
Bigelow clears the rebound, pushes ahead. Waldron will shoot a three. Front rim, back rim it in. Sydney Waldron will use all that rim to get that three-pointer, her fourth point of the game.
It'll take about 3 or 4 seconds for it to fall.
Shooter's roll. That's what you call a shooter's roll there.
Got the spin in her direction. Down by only one now with 4 minutes and change left here in the first half.
Johnson with the ball, drives to the right, and Waldron with the reach and foul. Good call by the official.
Yeah. First team foul against GCA. Looks like 3 more subs coming in now for.
Looks like Carolyn Bell, Izzy Davis checking in, and Kate Caskey as well, 14-13. The Cougars have cut into a 5-point first quarter lead by Bishop Chatard.
Wow.
Adams drives. She's got a quick first step.
Left hand.
So does
Caroline Bell.
Caroline Bell.
Able to switch hands and lay it off of the glass there.
Simon uses a ball screen out to Ellie Bigelow. They'll reset.
It's a Waldron screen.
And the size by Chatard, able to block that shot. It'll stay with the Cougars.
Yeah, last touch there by.
It's something maybe the Cougars need to think about, Steve, is as they maybe not get as far deep into the paint, maybe take a jump stop before they get to that last line of defense and shoot maybe a little 5 or 10 footer over the defense.
Inbound pass coming.
Simon clears it at the top. Good ball pressure. She's having trouble. Finds Bigelow.
It's Grace Adams on the defense against Simon. A steal here on the turnover.
Bell pushes to DeCastro. She'll shoot a 3. That's front rim, no. And a nice rebound by Kristen Carlson, who checked into the game.
Yep.
Waldron loses control, and that'll stay with GCA.
Looks like, Lauren Peterson is also in, 21 for Greenwood Christian Academy.
Simon with the ball. Nice crossover, however, stolen. Good anticipation. Davis back to Bell. Can't get it to fall. And they'll say the official will say that it was touched last by GCA, and they'll stay with Chatard. Great transition defense.
Yeah, Carlson had her foot on the baseline there, so it'll stay with the Trojans here with 2:59 left in the first half.
Izzy Davis for the corner 3. Off the rim, no. Waldron clears the rebound. She's been active tonight on both ends.
Yeah, and they're poor percentage shooting. Here's Simon.
Simon lets go of a 3 off of the mark. Grace Adams just pushes the ball down quickly. The 3-point on the way. Caskey, no. DeCastro flies in for the rebound.
Fight for it.
Waldron gets her nose in there, always around the basketball. And jump ball's called, and Greenwood Christian will maintain possession on the alternate possession.
And only down by 3 points here. Again, some of the poor shooting by Chatard has kept GCA in this game. Oh, boy.
Defensive pressure gets another turnover. Here come the Trojans. Ellie Bigelow, though, gets her hand in there.
Grab it.
And they'll call a foul on, looks like Grace Adams.
Personal foul whistled on the Trojans, 20. Grace Adams, her first, team third.
That's Grace's first foul. Team foul 3, so neither team really having any foul trouble issues. Simon has the ball across the timeline, lobs it in. Good idea, but it's picked up by Carlson.
Yep.
Can't connect, lost a shoe. Advantage of Trojans on the way down, and they're going to call a foul.
Push. Roy Grider will come back into the game along with Dory Odell.
The officials let Waldron, Sydney Waldron, get her wheels back on.
Okay, thank you.
Get those shoes tied up as we have substitution. Simon checks out, and Adeline Jolly checks in for her as Chatard has the ball underneath the basket.
That foul was against Lauren Peterson, and team foul number 2 against the Cougars.
And basket good by Kate Caskey, and 1. Sometimes
Bigelow, I think.
Steve, on those inbounds plays, the most dangerous player is the person taking it out. That was Caskey in that particular play, and she was able to dive into the basket. And she'll go to the basket, or shoot the free throw line rather, to shoot 1. And it's off, no. Dory Odell with the strong rebound.
Hurry.
And they'll call a foul on the Trojans. That'll be on number 3, Carolyn Bell.
Trojan personal foul number 3, Caroline Bell, her first,
Again, the kind of pressure that Chatard continues to apply in the backcourt against GCA is really giving the Cougars trouble.
Jolly has the ball, and a nice timeout there by Coach Weems to save that possession. Could be a 30-second timeout. IHSAA Foundation, subscribe to our newsletter, The Advocate, at IHSAAfoundation.org. Thanks to the IHSAA Foundation for what they're doing for our student athletes. Steve, 141 left, 18-13. Still a 5-point advantage by the Trojans. You got to think Greenwood Christian got a little more point production here this second quarter. You got 4 out of Sydney Waldron. You got 2 from Dory Odell. And then Danny Simon also has a 3-pointer. So you got 9 points so far this quarter for Greenwood Christian. Chatard, meanwhile, has Kate Caskey coming off the bench this second quarter for 5 points.
And Coach Alan Weems continues to sub off of his bench, knowing that his players will get as much playing time as possible as we head down the stretch here in the final 2 games of the regular season. Danny Simon has come out for a rest, and Ellie Sloan is into the game. That's her with the ball now.
Chatard has picked up the defensive pressure. They're going full court, and they're going to call a foul. Looks like on Anna Thompson. And that's the team foul number 5.
Right. So again, McGinley here in the backcourt applying pressure against the throw in there by Bigelow.
Ryder loses control. Adams gets to it, and Bell goes up and is going to draw the foul.
Bigelow be her second.
And that's a big foul for the Cougars, as Ellie Bigelow is one of their main primary ball handlers.
Right.
So Coach Weems will have to make a decision. Do you leave her in? Possibility to pick up her 3rd foul, or with only a minute 27, do you try to steal some minutes as Bell connects on the first free throw?
Looks like Danny Simon's going to come back into the game here. Second free throw coming now for Bell.
And look for, if she makes that, the Trojans to apply that full court pressure again, and here they come. Ryder's trying to get it over McKinley. She finds Simon.
Biggest lead of the game now at 7.
And Ryder gets it across half court. Clears to Simon. Uses a ball screen. You can see, you know they're scouted well. You know that Simon's a threat every time. As wow, Ryder can't connect. Good job of following your shot. Bell's able to pull it out of there. Here they come, the Trojans in transition. Bell with a little runner gets the row.
Yeah, they are wasting little time in terms of their pressure defense as well as their offense in transition, Clark.
Simon pulling up deep for 3. That's short. Adams gets the rebound, and Grace is on the move. Jump stop, get under control, can't finish. And Odell clears it. Simon tries the long pass. Good idea, as she had Ellie Sloan down there, the 5'5 sophomore.
Carolyn Bell with a knockout. So GCA will continue to hold possession here. The final 33 seconds, down by 9.
The size and speed of Chatard really just...
Yeah, it's really hurting them, isn't it?
Really playing a part here. This turnaround is a nice dish and drive. Shot no good by Grace Phelps. 20 seconds. Let's see what the Cougars decide to do. Simon with the ball, gets a screen by Greider. There's another screen by Jolly. Lob to Dory Odell, and that's good. Nice seal by Dory Odell. 5 seconds. Adams pushes. Shot partially tipped. And that's the way the first half will end, with Chatard leading 22-15. We'll take a short break and come back and look at how this first half unfolds. You're watching Indiana High School girls basketball on IndianaSRN.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Welcome back to halftime here at Bishop Chatard High School. 22-15, the Trojans lead the Cougars. Let's take a look at some of the scoring for Chatard first. Carolyn Bell with 6 points, all coming in that second quarter. Carly DeCastro, a senior on senior night, also chipping in 2. Kate McCaskey with 5 points. Grace Adams with 5 points in the first quarter. On rounding out the scoring for Chatard, Sarah Borland with 2. And Ellie Grace Geed with 2. For Greenwood Christian, the scoring goes like this. Danny Simon has 7 points. Sydney Waldron with 4 points. And Dory Odell with 4 points. Odell and Waldron, all their scoring coming in that 11-point second quarter for GCA. Steve, we saw some good rhythm out of GCA there in that second quarter. We saw a lot of pressure by Chatard. What do you kind of think here as we look at?
And again, it's been Chatard in the offensive end as well as the defensive end, and that's where we are.
And we'll take a break here at halftime, 22-15, IndianaSRN.
Today, greed, selfish interest, and barefaced corruption seem all the fashion. America needs great men of tolerance who can give honest debate to the great issues of the day. I'm seeing mostly squabbling. Men squandering their time, being wolves to one another. Yet, I'm not without hope. We still have Freemasonry. Yes, the same Freemasons that helped create this country have always provided great men when needed. And today, in every city and town in America, Freemasonry is still providing that special place where young men can find their greatness and accomplished men can give something back. Yes. In this time of great hope, it is my hope that America will see that Freemasonry is a national treasure that cannot be separated from our country's future.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
Conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear. Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites.
My kid earned that solo!
You saying I did?
Yeah!
Come on!
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to IHSAAFoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back to Bishop Chatard High School. Chatard 22, Greenwood Christian 15. Steve, at halftime, what adjustments did each coach and team make as they get ready for the third quarter?
You look at what the Greenwood Christian Academy team has had to contend with, and they've gone up against a Chatard team that's had 12 individual players on the floor, so that tells you a great deal about Dan Wagner's group as far as their depth is concerned. And we said while we were away, we thought it could have been even worse. But, again, they were only outscored. GCA was outscored in that second period 13-11. So let's see what they can do as we start play here in the third.
Izzy Davis to inbound the ball. She'll start the second half, though, with the Grace Adams. Kate Caskey in there as well for Bishop Chatard, along with DeCastro and Carolyn Bell. As Davis drives into the paint. Knocked away. Good job by Ellie Bigelow. Starters are in for Greenwood Christian Academy. Bigelow, Simon, Greider, Waldron, Odell. Greenwood Christian into man-to-man. Drive down the lane. And loose ball come up with the DeCastro. And they're going to call a foul, a pushing foul, and it'll be on Danny Simon.
Well, they got collided there. That was Carolyn Bell and Danny Simon going for the ball on the screen out there. So first foul against Simon.
Out of bounds underneath. We'll go Bishop Chatard. Davis gets it, and nice defense there by Simon. And they'll call a jump ball. Alternating possession is going to go to Greenwood Christian.
Yeah, good hustle play there by Danny Simon to cause some confusion. I noticed that McGinley is not in the starting lineup for Chatard, so he's going with all those seniors again.
And stolen away and a little sloppy here to begin this third quarter.
Yeah, she didn't have any room to negotiate there, Waldron, so they kind of bumped into one another, but the Cougars will retain possession here. Need help.
Bigelow throws it in. Simon catches it, falling out of bounds, has to kind of acrobatically throw it in and stolen away by Chatard.
Defensive pressure has been terrific. Chatard, that is.
Caskey for three, short, no. And a nice rebound by Greider. Greider just plays her role really well for the Cougars.
Yeah, she's been their top rebounder tonight.
Bigelow tries to force it up, tries to create some contact, get to the line, but can't get it to fall, can't get a call. It's going to be out of bounds, and it'll belong to Greenwood Christian.
Right back into Waldron accepting that pass, but knocked away.
And scoop shot and off by Bell. Out to Davis. She spin moves. Nice spin move and finish with the left hand. That's Izzy Davis, and that's her first field goal of the game.
And you continue to see how the height and length of Chatard continues to operate in their favor.
And up the floor quickly is Caskey, and she's going to draw the foul. Boy, the Trojans just get that ball out and up the floor quickly and really don't little time for the defense
well-coached
to
team.
React. Yes.
Very well-coached team, and go to the line now for a couple of shots to try to increase this lead.
Caskey to the line. She's short on the first one. It's her first free throw of the evening. Chatard's lead has grown to 9, their largest of the game. The second free throw's up, make that a 10-point lead, and Caskey with 6 points.
And again, the backcourt pressure by Chatard, they were able to break it this time.
Bigelow underneath, can't get it to fall, a little too far under the basket. And here come the Trojans right away. Izzy Davis, nice jump stop.
Wow.
And Carolyn Bell scores in transition, and right out of the gate, it's a 27-15 lead. And a full timeout, we'll take it with him. You're watching IndianaSRN.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Welcome back to Chatard. Clark Chafin along with Steve McClure. Our third quarter underway. Chatard, Steve, comes out of halftime with a 5-0 run.
Yeah, and they're getting great support off of their bench tonight. 7 of the 12 players that have been on the floor have scored, so we're in the scoring column. And that pressure in the backcourt continues to give GCA all kinds of fits.
Bigelow breaks it with the dribble, head down, drives down the lane. You can tell, you get a sense that she's getting a little frustrated and things not falling for her. And quickly the Trojans back on the other end. It's knocked away, controlled by Adams. To the corner to Castro, drives and scores.
Everything going down now for Bishop Chatard.
And steal by Bell, can't get it to drop. Davis collects the rebound, and she will earn a pair at the line.
Corey Greider will pick up the personal foul for GCA on that turnover from the steal. So here's Davis.
Davis to the line, 2 points on the night. She leaves the first one short. That's her first free throw. And Jolly checks in for GCA as Izzy Davis gets set for her second free throw opportunity. Up high arching shot. That rims no. A battle for the rebound.
Wow. I'll tell you.
And
talk about the breaks that are just going Bishop Chatard's way on just every little play here. So they're going to get it out near side.
Chatard gets the ball side out of bounds. We're on a 7-0 run to start this third quarter. And as Izzy Davis with the ball against the man-to-man pressure of the Cougars. Adams picks her dribble up. They swing it around the perimeter. There's Davis, drives, bounce pass to the post. Caskey can't finish, and Waldron gets the rebound, and Caskey will get the foul. Didn't finish. That frustration foul when you don't finish shots you think you should. And that's the first foul of the quarter for Chatard, and they get into their press.
They're keeping 3 and 4 players back, so UCA having a hard time getting it up the floor.
Waldron drives into the paint.
Wow, contact there and nothing called.
And down to Caskey, and a nice pass from Bell to Caskey.
Wow.
Caskey now has 8, and they go back into the press, and Carolyn Bell knocks it out of bounds.
Well, I guess that you can say that Dan Wagner is getting his team ready for sectional play by having a lot of people off the bench to give that kind of support against GCA, so they're doing what's required here, especially on their senior night.
Adams knocks the ball out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Cougars.
GCA yet to score here in this third period.
Kind of a different press breaker here for GCA, getting all the players on the one side of the court, maybe trying to open it up as Waldron gets it, drives. No foul called as the block was by Bell. Waldron gets it back, loose ball. Checked into the game was Anna Thompson. She comes up with it. And Caskey gets to the top. They swing it around to Adams. Shot fakes Odell, drives, can't finish. Danny Simon clears.
This time Chatard drops back in their defense.
Steve, with this pressure defense, I don't know if GCA's even got a shot off this.
I don't think so.
This quarter as it's up, and Thompson with the right hand can't finish. Adams follows, no. Back to Thompson, a little 10-footer can't fall. And Dory Odell battles and gets the loose ball rebound. There'll be a foul called on Grace Adams.
So Adams picks up her second foul, and you're seeing this, Clark, time and time again. 1, 2, and 3 different chances at the bucket for Chatard on those offensive rebounds.
Bigelow checked back into the game. She breaks the press with the dribble. Simon shot fakes. There's a little stop before she gets into the trees. Can't get it to fall, and here quickly comes Bishop Chatard again. They work it around. There's the drive. Bell throws it up. Can't get it to finish, but goes back after a rebound. Carolyn Bell now in double figures with 10.
Yep. And again, backcourt pressure. Foul going to be called. This one on Kate Caskey, her second.
And a big 11-0 run here to start the third quarter by Chatard has opened up this lead.
Kirsten Carlson is going to report into the GCA lineup and coming off for a rest will be Dory Odell. Here's McGinley coming back into the game, number 12 for Chatard. Done a great job there in the opening half.
Loose ball, McGinley steals it, and Caskey can't finish. They throw it outside around the perimeter.
Everybody involved here for Chatard.
Jolly with the steal. Here she comes down the left side up, and it's blocked away by Carolyn Bell. Nice athleticism to avoid the charge and get up high enough and be long enough to knock that out of bounds.
Yeah, Jolly's reaction was, sorry. Here's Simon outside. She's been kept in check here in the second half.
GCA able to back it out and set it up.
And again, Ellie Bigelow has yet to score in this game. Wow.
Blocked away.
Huge contact there and nothing called.
Be a jump ball. They're going to say that'll belong alternating possession to Chatard.
Substitution for your Trojans, 23 is
Izzy Davis checks back in the game. Also in there is Ella Grace Geed. Davis will bring it across the timeline. Under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. 3 on the way, and the corner is long by McGinley.
Wow.
But as you mentioned, Steve, Chatard gets the rebound and gets multiple shots during a possession.
Steal right back and gets another chance at it. So a foul inside here. This one's going to go against Jolly, and probably 2 shots coming here. No.
I think Ellie Bigelow knocked it out of bounds. A good defensive play there by Bigelow.
All right.
Chatard throws it in to Davis. She clears as they swing it around the perimeter. Good ball reversal by the Trojans. Didn't hit the floor, and a nice drive by Bell. She can't finish.
Wow.
But that might be the foul on
Jolly.
Maybe they called it on Carlson.
Okay.
Kirsten Carlson gets her first foul.
Yes, sir.
And to the free throw line, it's good. It's
Caroline Beal has lit it up since she came in. Did not start tonight's game since she's an underclassman, but she's now in double figures.
Misses her first free throw. Caroline's now 3 of 4 from the line as a battle out of bounds. They're going to call a push, and they're going to call that on, it looks like Ella Grace Gee.
Yep.
That's her second foul. 34-15. Chatard has taken this third quarter and really been aggressive with their pressure.
And yet to score has been GCA in this third quarter. Only 2:15 left.
McGinley around, shoots a 3 high off the rim, and that'll go out of bounds over the backboard. Unfortunate break for GCA, and now they have to face this full court press again.
Yep.
This will be good, though, for Coach Williams. He'll use this as a positive to be able to attack this pressure and know what to do. As they're going to call a foul away from the ball. Looks like a player control foul.
Wow, that's a tough call to make there. Wow.
And they call that on Jolly, or Carlson, rather.
Carlson, yeah. Carlson, her second. Team foul number 5 against GCA.
And the Trojans working around the perimeter. Thompson up top to Davis. She shot fakes and drives to McGinley. Bell with a jab step.
You notice how much space there is between the defender and the offensive player. That's why they're getting those open shots.
Izzy Davis with her second basket. As Bigelow falls to the floor.
I'll tell you, everything going their way.
And Ellie Grace Geed with her second field goal. And it's a 38-15 lead. Bigelow in the hurry down the floor, drives it through. And she's going to get that contact this time and earn free throws.
A smile on her face says, I'll take the punishment if I can get to the line. So,
and that foul is going to be on Anna Thompson. That would be her third foul. Ellie Bigelow, the 5'7" senior, looking for her first points of the game. Shoots the first one and off the front end, no.
She takes no time whatsoever.
Line
it up. Just let it go, huh?
Love to see her get a couple of dribbles and get a rhythm before she gets in that free throw. But if that's her routine and she does it every team, then
that is her routine.
There's a comfort level with that as she eyes the second one, and it's long and no.
Just not been her night, has it?
Been a tough night for Ellie.
38-15. Wow.
Man-to-man defense still for GCA. As they get it inside, here's a 3 on the way, is short. That was by Moeller. Bigelow able to clear it out of there. There's a drive and an easy layup for Bigelow. Got it. Good for you, Ellie Bigelow. Your first field goal of the game. But GCA right down quick, and McGinley gets her first or a basket.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the 12 players have hit the scoring column for Chatard. Here's Kirsten Carlson.
Nice job by Carlson in the middle of that zone. Is able to catch and make a nice quick move and get on the board herself. 40-19, under 30 seconds. Let's see if the Trojans hold for this last shot.
Once again, wide open on that shot and the good.
Ella Grace Geed gets her second field goal to this quarter.
Man, they have shot over 50% in this second half. I mean, they've just been on top of their game.
Carlson with the ball. Nice skip pass. Well done. Grider.
No.
Too far down. And it'll be an over and a back call with 1.2 seconds remain. Chatard using a big third quarter.
This is the first time that these two teams have met in the IHSAA, so timeout on the floor.
And
see if this is going to be a 30.
It'll be a 30-second timeout. Family Source Insurance. Hey, we have you covered. Auto, home, life, or business. Call Pat Cherry to get a quote today. That's 317-884-8046. Look to Family Source Insurance for all your needs. That's 317-884-8046.
Get a good look now at Coach Alan Weems and his staff with the GCA team on the sideline now in this timeout. Again, GCA coming into tonight's game with a record of 11-9, and Bishop Chatard at 12-10. Both teams ready to hit the sectional next week. GCA will be participating in sectional number 59 at Lutheran that involves Lutheran, GCA, Tindley, Central Christian, and Providence Cristo Rey. GCA with a bye in the opening round, so they will take on Tindley at 6 o'clock on Friday night, February the 4th.
And if you look at Bishop Chatard, they're in sectional 27. Yeah, the first game is Shortridge and Guerin Catholic, and then they drew game 2 against Brebeuf. And they will play the winner of the Lebanon Shortridge Guerin Catholic game for the championship. As 3 is up and no by Grace Adams to end the quarter, and a big quarter it was. We end 3. It's Bishop Chatard 42, Greenwood Christian 19. We'll come back with the last quarter. You're watching IndianaSRN.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Clark Chafe and Steve McClure from Bishop Chatard High School. Steve, a 20-4 advantage in the third quarter for Chatard.
Yeah, like I said, everything was going their way on the offensive and defensive end, but the whole game, Clark, can be defined in what we saw the pressure defense do to this GCA team tonight.
Greenwood Christian with the ball. It's Chatard man-to-man defense.
And again, they've been able to quiet Danny Simon in this second half. In fact, the entire team, really.
Bigelow with the ball. She only has 2 points. She's a double-figure scorer for the Cougars. She dribbles down the right side, gets an opening lane, up and too strong. Battle for the rebound. There'll be a jump ball with Quinn Johnson, the sophomore for Chatard.
Ellie continues to battle. She won't give it up.
Long outlet pass. And that's Geed. She kicks it out. Nice jump stop under control for Quinn Johnson. That's her first field goal of the night.
And there you go, adding another player off of this bench and the entire squad for Chatard tonight getting in the scoring column.
Bigelow goes to the left side and gets something to fall there. Maybe that's what she needs to do, is go to the left side instead of the right. She's able to get that high off the window and score. And Greenwood Christian with a little pressure themselves gets a turnover.
And again, we've seen that Dory Odell has been held to just two field goals tonight.
Bigelow throws it inside to Waldron. She drives down the right hand, put it up and go. Sydney Waldron.
found a little bit of a magic here in this first minute of play in the fourth quarter.
Johnson can't answer. Battle for the rebound. There's Waldron again, getting her nose around.
Away.
Yep, gets her nose around the ball, and there'll be a foul on Bishop Chatard.
I think this one will go against Quinn Johnson. Her first. Team foul number 6 now for Chatard. So one more, and GCO being the one bonus.
Bigelow brings it across the timeline. As Chatard switches to a little bit of a zone. Waldron physically drives down there, can't get it to fall.
Grabs at it.
Geed gets the rebound. They'll call another jump ball, alternating possession. That'll stay here with the Cougars with 6:27 remain here in the fourth period.
So back on the floor for GCA is Addie Jolly along with Lauren Peterson.
Bigelow can't get the three to fall, and here comes the Trojans. One of the things that they've had success tonight is that early transition.
They really have, and made it all work for them.
That one's a little pass was too far ahead and sailed out of bounds. The Cougars will have the ball. Waldron brings it up to the right side.
And this big advantage that Chatard has had on the offensive boards tonight has been a big key factor in terms of them getting 2 and 3 different shots at it.
And Dory Odell.
Off the glass, and it banks in there, buddy.
On call from Steve McClure, right?
Off the glass.
Bank is open late as Johnson gets the deflection, and they reset. Coach Wagner can use some subs here and some different combinations, get some playing time. Shot up, no. McGinley gets the rebound, and that won't fall.
And again, there's your second, now third try coming here.
And Geed with it, shapes it to McGinley for 3 and can't get it. Odell with the nice strong rebound. She clears to Bigelow. Bigelow down the left side, cut off. Nobody guards her behind the line. She'll shoot a 3. And nice hustle by Waldron to come back out of there with the ball. Jolly drives to the right. Inside to Dory Odell. Can't finish.
Boy.
And they're going to call a foul. Who are they going to call this foul on?
Must be going to be against GCA.
And
I think they're going to call it on Waldron.
They will call that on Sydney Waldron. That's her third foul for the 5'7" sophomore.
Coach Allen Weems shaking his head like, what?
Johnson gets a nice ball screen, goes to the basket. And nice play by Bigelow. She's intercepted down the lane.
Come on, Ellie.
And they're going to call a jump ball.
A jump ball, wow.
Lily Moeller hustled down in transition defense to get her hand on top of the ball. The official called a jump ball. And that should be alternating possession.
Yep.
With 4:42 left, 44-25. GCA with 6 points already this quarter. Steve, only the 4 in the third quarter. So
the one official is pointing towards Chatard and the other is pointing toward GCA. So looks like White will keep it.
You know, officials sometimes keep a coin in their pocket so they know, and they switch whenever they have that alternating possession.
There you go.
As GCA is going to apply some of their own full court pressure here against Chatard. As Ella Grace Geed is going to take it out of bounds. Still a little bit of confusion here.
Something up in the crowd that they're talking about. I don't know.
Kate Caskey's going to check in. Caskey has 8 points, and she'll trigger the inbounds here against the GCA pressure. Lauren Peterson, as Steve mentioned, is in the game, a 5'4" junior.
I think so. But we'll keep that here. That's okay.
And inbound to Sarah Borland. And Borland puts it back to Johnson. Johnson across the timeline on the pass. Caskey's, no one's on her. She's going to line it up.
She says, nobody going to guard me. I think I'll just take it.
Geed on the floor. She gets it to Borland. Borland saves it from going out of bounds. And Geed drives. If you're Chatard, you're not really in a big hurry here to score.
Nope, not at all. 19-point lead, 4 minutes remaining.
Johnson kicks it out to Caskey. She throws it into McGinley, and they're going to call a foul.
It's like maybe Waldron here.
And if it's on Waldron, I believe that's her 4th foul.
Yep.
Okay. Grace Feltz checks in for Chatard. And senior Anna McGinley goes into the 1-and-1 opportunity here with under 4 minutes, 44-25.
So Danny Simon will come back in and Waldron will go off.
McGinley hits her first free throw. That's 3 points on the night for the senior, playing her last home game.
Again, 9 of the 12 players for Chatard that have been on the floor have scored here tonight.
And she drills the second one as well. GCA brings it across the timeline. Chatard sacks back into a kind of a 3-2, 1-2-2 kind of zone.
Wow.
Long pass stolen away. That's by Kate Caskey, and she's going to bring it up in a hurry.
Trying it down there for Jolly, but just not enough juice on it.
McKinley gets it out as Gee drives, and Caskey resets. GCA in a man-to-man as Peterson goes for the steal and get the foul called. Caskey else in her to the line where she's 1 for 2.
You know, the GCA lineup is without the play of Kayla Chapman tonight.
To the line, Kate Caskey. Again, Caskey with 8 points. She's 1 for 2. Caskey is one of the seniors playing in her last home game as GCA will sub in number 4, Ellie Sloan. She's a 5'5" sophomore. Caskey eyes the first one, and she'll earn the bonus.
5, 6, 8, 9 points for Caskey.
And she'll toe the line and go through her routine as she eyes the second one over the front of the rim and good. Caskey now with 10 points.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with what Chatard has done here tonight, especially on senior night. And they've kind of been able to go to all portions of their game, defense, offense, and at the free throw line.
And to that point, I think there's some spots here where Coach Wagner can get on the kids about it, you know, not maybe making some of the shots as they hit as Ellie Bigelow knocks down a 3. Give her 7 points. She's responded well this second half, and McKinley scores again.
Yeah, flat-footed and still able to score.
Nice play there by Adams to get her the ball. It's Jolly in the middle, and she's going to draw a foul. And that'll send Jolly, I believe, to the line for a 1-and-1.
Okay.
Nice bounce pass as she cut in the middle of the zone. That's the weak part of the zone. She turned and faced and fundamentally sound. Jolly earns a trip to the line. She leaves that first one short. And Chatard clears away the rebound. Grace Adams on top, guarded by Peterson.
Wow.
And they're going to call a foul on Peterson.
Things are getting a little sloppy here down the.
Grace Adams to the line.
Last couple of minutes here.
Adams' first free throw is good. Grace now with 6 points. She had a 3-pointer in the first quarter. And she'll earn the bonus free throw with 2:30 left. Chatard comfortably in the lead, 52-28. And substitutions come in. Lily Moeller and Ella Grace Gee. And some of the seniors get to come out to like a little senior ovation. It's a nice touch there by Coach Wagner.
Yep.
Simon also checked back in for GCA as Bigelow drives down the middle, loses control. And a lot of fouls here as we're finishing up this ball game.
That's for sure.
Kate Caskey gets the foul. That's her 4th foul.
Right.
At the line for the Cougars, shooting 1 in the bonus, number 1.
Ellie Bigelow to the line where she's 0 for 2. Bigelow, though, well, she doesn't take much time.
No, she didn't.
The rebound's cleared out of there by the Trojans, and they'll bring it down. See if they run some clock or still run their offense here. Moeller with it. Reversed it to DeCastro. She's in. She'll drive down the lane. Scoop left hand. Little running baby hook. No good.
Still another offensive rebound.
Moeller takes it out of there, and it went off the referee, who was out of bounds, and they said it was Moeller who hit it last, so that'll go to GCA.
He gets an assist on that.
Gets an assist on that. The goalie, right? And some more subs come in.
And going out is DeCastro along with Caskey. So
Simon shoots a long 3. Front rim, no. Geed with the rebound. Throws it up. McGinley. Anna McGinley.
All she has to do is just stand there. I mean, really.
It kind of reminds you of kind of like a Manute Bull kind of thing, right? With those long arms and that wingspan.
Put it up in my arms and let me do this thing here.
Well, that's the smart thing to do when you're a tall player. You got to keep the ball up, and she does a nice job with that as Simon measures it from downtown, a little short. And rebound. And Geed puts it in. Geed has 8 points.
Final minute coming here.
And Chatard, we're going to move to 13-10 on the year. GCA will fall to 11-10 as Bell steals it up to Geed. Geed and 1. That puts her in double figures. That's 8 points for Ella Grace Geed here in this second half. And she's going to have a free throw to extend that scoring for her and then extend the lead. There's more subs for Chatard. Grace Phelps checks in.
Right. Yep.
Simon with the rebound. Final seconds tick off here. Danny Simon dribbles. Over to Greider. More pressure of defense for the Bishop Chatard Trojans. Jolly back to Simon. She'll line it up from deep and a little short.
Just can't make it happen.
Good hustle by Ellie Sloan.
Ellie Sloan hit her head on the...
Good effort as Ella Grace Geed takes the seat. Her last home game, she finishes with a flurry with 10 points. And we're going to take Ellie Sloan out here.
She hit her head on the doorway as she was trying to get that rebound, so she's going to have a headache.
And I think Carlson checked in for Ellie Sloan. Grace Adams checks in for Chatard with 27.9 seconds left. The Trojans up by 30. Here comes Bishop Chatard as they cross half court. Carolyn Bell brings it out to Adams to Bell. She'll hold it over her head, and we'll just hold it there for the final seconds as she dribbles out to Adams. And a nice second half propels Chatard to a big-time victory. Our final score, Bishop Chatard 58, Greenwood Christian Academy 28. We'll come back and stay tuned for the Family Source Insurance postgame show on IndianaSRN.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. contact us at coach@IndianaSRN.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
Welcome back to Bishop Chatard. This post-game show made possible by Family Source Insurance. Steve, what's the upcoming schedule for IndianaSRN?
Well, a big win tonight for Bishop Chatard on their senior night and a 58-28 victory over Greenwood Christian Academy. Here's what's happening on IndianaSRN. For our full schedule, just go to our website at IndianaSRN.org. But tomorrow night, it'll be Chatard up against University on the boys' side. On Thursday evening, Southwestern of Shelby County visits Greenwood Christian Academy. Friday night, there are 2 games slated, with GCA on the boys' side visiting with Central Christian, and it'll be Lafayette Central Catholic up against Guerin Catholic. On Saturday night, there are 3 games scheduled. Central Christian will go up against Covenant Christian. It'll be Indy Lutheran against Traders Point, and Providence Cristo Rey will battle the GCA boys Cougars.
Well, there you have our upcoming schedule. Steve, as we look at this game tonight, really came down to Chatard's quickness, athletic ability, pressure defense, all made a big difference in tonight's game. What are some of the highlights that you'd like to point out?
Yeah, and again, I think we pointed this out in the pregame show as far as the depth of the Chatard team is involved here tonight, involving just about everybody off that bench, and doing a great job with their defensive pressure and getting back in transition in their favor.
Well, we'll come back and tell you our player of the game. You're listening and watching the Family Source Insurance postgame show on IndianaSRN.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Welcome back to the Family Source Insurance postgame show on IndianaSRN. It's time now, Steve, for our player of the game. Who is that lucky player?
Well, we're going to go with Kate Caskey, one of the seniors on this Bishop Chatard team, who did an outstanding job this evening, and from that backcourt and playing great defense as well. But overall, Chatard marching to their 13th victory of the season in style.
In style, indeed. We got lots to thank yous to dish out. We'd first like to thank Greg and Nick for their hard work behind the scenes. They do an awesome job and keep things rolling for us. And I'd like to thank my partner, Steve McClure, for Clark Chaseman. Thanks for watching. You've been watching high school basketball powered by IndianaSRN. So long, everybody.